Now, from the Ford Sports Desk, KOMU 8 Sports.
Hey everyone, Phil Pressey is on the watch list for the Bob Cousy Award that goes to the nation's top point guard. But to be on point against the Florida Gators is tough. The Gators came into Saturday's matchup ranked third in the nation in defense, allowing just 51.7 points per game. Lawrence Bowers out with an MCL sprain. That's the third game he's missed in a row. Opening tip-off, Florida's Scotty Wilbekin gets the layup for the Gators. Florida scored the first 11 points of this game and would never look back. And a big part of that was the turnovers. Phil Pressey turns it over here, and you would see a lot of that in the game. Pressey with the career-high 10 turnovers in this one. And back comes Florida, and here's Kenny Boynton. Great move, great jumper, swish. 17-5 Gators. Later in the half, Keon Bell was one of the few Tigers that had a good game. He goes in for the and one. He had 9 of his 14 points in the first half. Then Phil Pressey on the break again, and here's another poor pass. Another turnover, 21 of them on the day for Mizzou. And that led to this Eric Murphy 3-ball. He finished with a team-high 15 points for the Gators. Florida shot 59% from the field. Jabari Brown did lead Mizzou with 16 points, but he was just 5 of 18. And it got even uglier in the second half as Keon Bell appears to be hurt for Mizzou. He rolls his ankle, looks like he landed his foot on Tony Criswell. He did not return in the game. Later in the half, Florida actually misses a shot, but they get the offensive rebound. And Eric Young with the throwdown. Mizzou out-rebounded for the 4th straight game, 30-19. 6 minutes to go. If you're watching this highlight, you can guess what's going to happen. Another Phil Pressey turnover. Again, he had a career-high 10 on the night. Scotty Wilbekin back the other way. He was one of 6 Gators with 9 or more points. Florida wins 83-52.
You know, you're competing with one of the best teams in the country. And, you know, I don't think our team is real good at handling adversity very well within a possession, within a half, within a game. I think our emotions, we've got to be able to handle it a little bit better when things don't go our way.
Especially when you're on the road, you want to make sure that you start off the game well, and that's something that we didn't do versus Ole Miss, and that's something that we didn't do here.
Kentucky, the best basketball team in SEC history and the defending champs. But things have been a bit different this season. The Wildcats, for them, just a modest 11-5 with no wins against a top 25 team. And Auburn hosting those Kentucky Wildcats. Auburn's certainly not a top 25 team, and it looks like that way early as a turnover, and Archie Goodwin gets the and one back the other way, 10-6 Wildcats. A couple of minutes later, it looks pretty familiar. It's Goodwin with another steal and another lay-in. 14-9 Wildcats at that point. 6 minutes to go in the first half, and Alex Poythress with the dunk. Wildcats led 18-11. Poythress had 7 points at half, and Kentucky goes on to win big over Auburn. Ole Miss hosting Arkansas. There's former Mizzou coach Mike Anderson. 3 minutes to go in the second half, and Ole Miss's Ladarius White with the layup. Rebels led 69-57. There's Eli and Archie Manning, 2 legends for Ole Miss. And here's Murphy Holloway with another layup. He scored 15 points. He also scored 22 against Mizzou. Tough memories for Tiger fans, but Ole Miss wins this one 76-64. Tennessee hosting Mississippi State. 8 minutes to go in the game, and Trey Golden to Josh Richardson for the 3. Richardson scored 16 points. Volunteers led 60-45 at that point. Couple plays later, Trey Golden to Jarnell Stokes with the hook. Golden finished with 9 assists, and 3 minutes to go in the game, and some good ball movement here. Jarnell Stokes with the dunk. He finished with 18 points and 11 rebounds, also 2 blocks. Tennessee wins 72-57. In other SEC scores, Vanderbilt beat South Carolina 58-51, while Alabama squeaked out a win against Texas A&M 50-49. Every other Mizzou team moved to the SEC this year, but the Tigers wrestling team made its move to the MAC. But first, the non-conference matchup against North Dakota State. And there's pre-match number 1 heavyweight in the country, Don Bradley, getting pumped up with his teammates. 133-pounders, Mizzou's Nathan McCormick gets the takedown. Later in the period, he gets a single-leg takedown. Good day for McCormick, and Mizzou's heavyweight Don Bradley gets a snatch single-leg takedown. He would eventually win. Mizzou wins its first wrestling match 37-7. On to Mexico for the girls' final of the Gary Filbert Classic. Mexico playing Helias. Pick things up in the third quarter. Mexico has a 7-point lead, but Taylor Hagenhoff scores here for Helias. Nice move for Hagenhoff. Then Megan Napier gets a steal and the layup for Helias. They trailed by just 2. Napier, a multi-sport star for them there. And then Brooke Costley uses the glass here for Mexico to put them back up 3. There it is. The bank is open on Saturday. But Helias' Bray Zanders gets the and one layup for the Crusaders. Helias went on to score more and won 56-45. Then on to the boys' game. Mexico hosting Warrensburg. Warrensburg's Dakota Jones scores the 2. An early lead for Warrensburg. Jones was all over the floor in this one. Here's him coming, flying down the court for a score. Look at this. Boy, he's going all the way, folks, coast to coast. But Mexico had answers. Here's a second quarter 3 by Cole Jaramillo. Bulldogs win it 50-34. A sad day for the St. Louis Cardinals as they lost a true star. Hall of Famer Stan Musial died at the age of 92. Stan the man hit .331 and had 475 home runs for the Cardinals. He also finished 4th all-time in hits and 5th in RBI. Earlier in the day, some members of the St. Louis Cardinals were in town for a meet and greet with the fans. The Cardinals caravan made its way to Columbia after a stop in Jeff City last night. Fans could ask the players questions about almost anything, get autographs, and win raffle prizes.
It's great, we get a chance to come out to their smaller towns that, support the Cardinals in such ways where they can't get to Busch Stadium, to where they listen to it on radio or television. So to come out and put your face right there, make them feel like they're part of, feel like they really know you. So when they do watch that game or around families, like, oh, I just met that guy a couple of days ago and he's at Caravan. So it gives back.
And that's sports. Now a break.
Furniture Row's 2013